G'day, and welcome to this deep dive into the Aussie tech scene in 2024. We're going beyond just like the buzzwords, and really getting down to the nitty-gritty of what's really shifting gears down under. You could say it's like a shortcut to, really being in the know without having to do all that work yourself, reading through these massive reports.
And you've picked a ripper of a report to deep dive into.
Oh, yeah.
Centelon Solutions, the 2024 Roundup. Trends, tech, and transformation. These guys done a bonza job of covering the whole shebang.
Yeah.
It's like how technology is changing everything, even like how we buy a sausage at the servo, or how our energy grid is powered. Like, big stuff.
Yeah, it's a fair dinkum feast of information.
Yeah.
And rather than giving you like the whole smorgasbord, we thought, why don't we serve up, the choice cuts?
Yeah. Exactly.
So we've handpicked just 4 key themes that we think will give you a real grasp on the Aussie tech landscape. What's really happening in 2024.
Yeah, and so we're going to be focusing on one example from each of the categories in the report. So that's industries, business processes, and then business impact.
Right.
And then plus, we're going to be looking at one deep tech trend that is really making waves.
Yeah, so think of it like a degustation menu, but for your brain.
Mm-hmm.
And to guide us through this tech tour, we've got our resident expert who's an absolute whiz at sifting through the data, and pulling out all those nuggets of gold.
Yeah, I'm ready to dig in.
All right, let's fire up the Barbie and get cracking. First cab off the rank is customer experience, and we're going to be zooming in on how Aussie banks are adapting to the digital age.
Yeah, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
Yeah.
And I think banks are realizing that they can't just rely on those brick and mortar branches anymore.
Yeah.
Customers are demanding, seamless and personalized experiences, and the banks that don't deliver, they're just getting left behind.
Yeah, the report calls out this massive shift to digital banking. Get this. Over 80% of Aussies now are using their phones or computers to manage their money. It's fair dinkum changed the game.
It's huge. And it's not just about having like a flashy app, right?
Yeah.
It's about creating a truly user-friendly experience. Think about those times you've been stuck navigating like a really clunky website, or you're battling with a chatbot and it's like the chatbot just doesn't get it.
Oh, tell me about it.
Those days are numbered.
Yeah, look, I think thankfully they are.
Yeah.
Banks are investing big bucks in AI-powered personalization. It's all about using data to tailor services and offers to each individual customer. It's like having a personal banker in your pocket.
Imagine getting loan offers that actually suit your needs, or financial advice that's tailored to your situation.
Huh?
It's taking the guesswork out of banking and making it more relevant to your everyday life.
It's truth. Sounds pretty handy.
Yeah.
All right, next up is a bit of a mouthful. Loan origination. We're diving into how tech is shaking things up, particularly for us battlers trying to get a foot on the property ladder.
Yeah. The report highlights this rise of AI-driven credit scoring. And it's a real game changer. Instead of relying just on your credit history, lenders are now using AI to analyze other data points to assess your creditworthiness.
So they're looking at things like your rental history, your utility bill payments, even your online shopping habits. Crikey, that sounds a bit creepy.
Might sound a bit Big Brother, I guess. But it's actually about creating a more holistic picture of your financial health, so it can level the playing field for those who might not have like a squeaky clean credit history, and giving them a fairer go at getting a loan.
Fair dinkum. That's a positive spin on it. The report also talks about this thing called embedded lending, which sounds pretty slick.
Imagine you're browsing for a new telly online, right? And right there at the checkout, you're offered like a loan option.
Right.
And it's tailored to your purchase. No need to go through a separate application process. It's all just integrated seamlessly.
That's pretty clever. It's like those buy now, pay later services that have become all the rage.
Exactly. Embedded lending is all about making it easier and more convenient to access finance. But look, it's important to use it responsibly and be aware of the potential downsides.
Wise words.
Yeah.
Okay, now for the main course. AI and data. This is the big kahuna, the trend that's got everyone talking. From Silicon Valley to Sydney's startup scene.
The report dives deep into the practical applications of AI. So it's showing how it's moving beyond just the hype and actually delivering real value for businesses and consumers alike. One of the key trends is this rise of generative AI.
Right, like those AI programs that can write poems, compose music, even create photorealistic images. It's pretty mind-blowing stuff.
But it's more than just a party trick. Generative AI is being used to create personalized marketing campaigns, write code design products, and even develop new drugs.
Truth, it's like having a digital Michelangelo at your fingertips. But the report also highlights some important ethical considerations around AI.
Yeah, we need to ensure that AI is developed and used responsibly, fairly, and transparently. It's crucial to have guidelines and regulations in place to prevent misuse and ensure that AI benefits society as a whole.
Fair dinkum. We don't want to end up in some dystopian sci-fi film where the robots have taken over.
Uh-huh.
Okay, last but not least, we're shining a spotlight on energy and utilities, an area where Aussie innovation is really going gangbusters.
The report highlights how Australia is leading the charge in renewable energy smart grids and energy storage solutions. It's a crucial area, especially given our unique challenges with climate change and our vast distances.
We're a sunburnt country, so it makes sense that we're harnessing the power of solar energy. But it's not just about panels on rooftops. It's about creating a smarter and more resilient energy grid.
Think about like smart meters that can track your energy usage in real time or virtual power plants that can coordinate energy storage and distribution across a whole community. It's about making our energy systems more efficient, reliable, and sustainable.
It's fair dinkum. Exciting to see Aussie ingenuity tackling these global challenges.